just love God is just singing. And then one day I thought God had it all wrong because he went and told me to go to the prophetic portraits class. And sometimes you think God's got it wrong, but you do it because he told you to anyway. And I don't draw much, and I've probably painted 5 paintings in my life, and they were pretty good, but you don't take them seriously because the arts was never in the church. You do God stuff. And unless you're going to be an artist doing an income, art isn't really serious stuff, you know. And then I came and I went to the prophetic portraits class, and it was like, you know, every morning you get up and you give your husband a big hug and you say, I love you, and once a week you buy him a chocolate bar because that's how you tell him you love him. And then all of a sudden someone tells you that, you know, when you're sitting in class next to him, it's okay to pass him a note. It doesn't matter what the teacher says. And all of a sudden I would come into worship and God would say, I actually by faith went and bought a big cardboard pad. I didn't know what I was buying, and some crayons which I never use. I felt like a big kid. And sometimes I think he wants us to. And I would come into worship and he would say, shut up, sit down and draw. And I would get something in my heart and I thought, I can't draw that. And I would just begin to draw, and I'd look at it afterwards and think, man, that wasn't me. And some of them are love notes from me to God, from God to me and from me to God. Some of them are expressions of my worship. And some of them were so prophetic. Like I drew something and then Kath gets up and prays it when I finished drawing it. So I'm just going to show you 3 of them. Wow. This is God speaking to me, and he says, whatever I tell you to do, you're safe. Because though the storm comes on one side and the fires come on the other, I've got you hidden under my wing. And this one is an expression of worship. And one of the things God keeps saying to me is, you're going to dance. And I'm like, yeah, what? With what body, God, you know? So you're going to see that miracle unfold. And I can't draw. Have a look at that. You know, that's God. So I'm telling you, if God tells you to do something, the sky's your limit, not even the sky.
Preach it.
And this is what Kathy prayed. She prayed, I pray that the garments of shame will fall off, and that they will see the beautiful gown that they're clothed in as your water rains down on them. And I finished drawing this before she prayed. So let God, you know, and you guys have got much more time than me, most of you, so go for it.